Alright, Dobry utro. Shade. Another horribly sleepless night, and woke up to find that I have one assignment that's going to take me at least the entire day to do. And it doesn't help that I don't know exactly how to do it, but that's par for the course. Alright, so I know I've tried thinking of getting rid of some of these levels, but I need these levels to track where this is in relation to ES, but unfortunately I looked at some of my levels above and they aren't matching, and I cannot tell you how tired I am of constantly doing this, trying to readjust and refine my levels to match ES. So whatever. I managed to update my charts to look somewhat like Adam and Sini's, but as usual, it's hard. Although I did want to do this, there are times I add patterns that he doesn't put that I see, like this one, for example. I added this on ES, but I haven't done it on SPY yet. I mean, this could all be just BS levels, and it's nothing worth even putting on here, but I suppose it can't hurt to place them. So obviously after the market closed yesterday, we had further selling, and it looks like we bounced finally at 4075. I adjusted this was at 4072 on ES, so I adjusted it up, formed a demand right here, and this is a 30-minute. We formed a supply right here. I don't know what level this is. Looks like 4115, which would make this 4120 incorrect. And of course, subsequently this 4118. So, man, I don't know. Alright, so let's read Adam and Sini's tweet. Sorry, I was reading a tweet from the Joker. Alright, so key support is 4086. Looks like we bounced their pre-market. We need to, the next level is 4110. And then if we can break past there, we got 4135. Where that is actually here, I don't know. Who knows? I'm gonna assume maybe here. I don't know. I know he doesn't have this same line that I do, but I have 4130 here, and I also have it here. So clearly they can't be in both spots. Or maybe they can be. I have no idea. So whatever. But it looks like 410, which is the swing I was going to take yesterday in this. Wait, no, this is the put, the call. No, it wasn't that either. I don't know what call. Oh, I was using like the 418 strike. That's right, for today, which I'm glad I did not swing. So if we closed here yesterday, I would estimate this might open a lot of volume here at the end. I guess these guys are planning on a swing. I wonder if this thing's going to open. I wonder how much lower it'll open. We're only 1 point down, so I don't know if it's going to be a big difference. It may open like in the 80s. Oh, by the way, this is something about TD Ameritrade that irritated me to no end. Um, so because my cell phone bill automatically transferred and my internet bill automatically transferred, that's why sometimes I hate auto transfers. Um, I would have had enough money to pay the rent, but since all of those things went out, I'm just shy, ironically, by the amount of money I made yesterday in my trades. So just that 35 bucks. And I went to TD Ameritrade last night online, actually yesterday afternoon, and transferred $35 out of TD Ameritrade into my bank. Now what's interesting is when I add money into my trading account, which sadly is something I do far more often, significantly more often, like exponentially more than withdrawing. I would love so much if it was the inverse, but unfortunately, I'm not a good trader and it's not. So I find I'm adding money to my account more than I'm taking money out. In fact, I think this might be the third time I've taken money out in the past 6 months to a year. Um, so anyways, when I add money to the account, it happens within the next day, fairly quickly. If I had added funds to my account yesterday, it would be available for today to trade. Additionally, they will show it in the transaction. It will show like, oh, you've added accounts. Additionally, they would text me telling me that I added money to the account. Why there's so much redundancies, I don't know. However, when I withdrew money, it's the complete opposite. There was no transactional summary. There was no, how do I put it? Like a submittal screen, a confirmation screen showing that I withdrew the money. No text messages, nothing. And I thought maybe I did something wrong, so I went in again and withdrew another $35. Unfortunately, then it didn't do it the first time. Then it showed me a confirmation screen where it showed that I withdrew not one but two $35 withdrawals from the account. So as a result, my account went from like 125 to now 50 bucks. But what's worse, the money hasn't been put in my bank yet. And according to a tweet, a text message that I got this morning, which I still don't know why businesses think it's okay to text someone anytime before 7 a.m. I think there should be a law against that. But anyways, that it'll take 1 to 3 days for the money to show up on my account. So I'm not happy about that. Anyways, so for now, it looks like we're bouncing at the support level. This was a pretty nice reaction from the bulls, but I see no demand forming. Instead, I see a supply forming right now on 30. Let's switch to a 15. Yeah, so this is not looking too good. Let's take a quick look at the VIX. I remember this is a channel that we were in for most of April, and it looks like we've reclaimed that channel, but seem to be rejecting off this 4-hour. I probably should adjust. Let's see. I probably should just get rid of this level and then bring the 4-hour down. No. Or leave it where it is. I guess I'll just leave it where it is. Alright. But as far as any patterns to discern, I can't see anything. I thought that downward channel I found on ES and SPY might manifest itself here, but I well, channels over the past 1, 2, 3, 4 days, but no, I don't really see it. Yeah, I don't see anything. And then we'll switch back to ES. I don't really see anything here. What I would like to see today, at the very least, is for bulls to manage to form a demand on top of the 4087 support, work their way past 4110, and then maybe make it at least to, I don't know where 4130 is. Okay, nice. I'm looking at ES. The top of this channel is about 4135, so this looks like it is accurate. So if they can make their way back up to here and then reject or cool off, and I wish I had seen this. Hold on. I wish I had noticed this earlier, but no, there's no excuse. I could have made this connection to this connection and these connections here. And this is pretty indicative. Look, we have a supply formed on a 15. I remember I mentioned this yesterday, how we kept closing under that supply. So maybe others found this channel here, and this would have been an excellent short. Yeah, this would have been an excellent short. Especially, I don't know if so much if it's a swing. I don't think this drop is enough to take care of the theta overnight. But this is a good short right here. So I wish I had seen this channel before, but I have it now. It kind of sucks that we're in the middle. We had our bounce yesterday after market closed. So either we're going to chop around today, maybe we'll make it up to the top of the channel today, maybe we'll drop and bounce the bottom today. The fact that we're dead center of the channel doesn't really give an edge. So I'm just gonna have to watch price action and see what happens. Let's try and duplicate that on SPY. Yep. So it's pretty clear. Hold on, let me back it up. Yeah, see, I have it wrong. I have 4-1. I was talking about how I have the right levels, but of course I do. That was ES. I don't have the right levels here. It was 4135 here. So let's fix that. And this is going to be a major level. So I assume this is 4132. This is 4130. I don't know what this is, but it's not 4130, so I'm just going to leave it as a daily. 4128. I don't even know if that really is 4128. No, absolutely not. It's not 4128. All of this is wrong. This is more like 4113, I guess. And this is 4115, round about there. Oh, I was wrong. I thought this might open up like at 80. No, this is 45. Well, again, I guess all I can really do now at this point is wait to see if this thing forms a demand, if it gets retested, and if it goes long. Otherwise, I have no idea what else to do. This is definitely not 4120. You know what? Let me get rid of this and move this up. And this has got to be 4116 or 115, 4115. Where are we in relation to VWAP? We're right at VWAP. I have a weak gut feeling that I should just take this long, but it's not a very strong gut feeling. I guess all I can do is just follow my plan and just wait for a demand to be formed. But I should also have a bearish plan. And basically, if we lose, I'm going to actually put the alert. If we lose, what would be a good bearish plan is if we lose 408. I'm not going to put the alert, but if we lose 4088 support, then come back, retest, and reject and fall. And then if we make a newer low from pre-market or aftermarket, and this is probably going to fall hard. The problem with going long right now is if this does keep chopping, which one would expect after yesterday's sell-off, if this just keeps chopping, then the theta decay will eat away at the premium. Even though it's not dropping per se, the fact that it's just chopping sideways is going to make this lose value quickly. Yeah, VIX is rising. Quite a push effort from VIX though. I mean, VIX from the bulls. It looks like they're trying, but the selling pressure keeps pushing it back down. Also, for the past few candles, it looks like we're constantly rejecting off of this SMA right here. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Didn't even make it. Possible rejection. So what might be ideal is if the bulls can break past this, then form a demand. No, actually, no. That's not how it would work. Sorry. I keep forgetting that it's supposed to be, for a demand to form, we need red, then green. There has to be a sell, an equilibrium line form, and then a push from the bulls. Buyish, a buying push, and then a sell to retest that level. If you're a scalper, Let's see what this level looks like on ES. So in this case, it looks like we're rejecting both from this red line now. We had this red line and VWAP, but this one didn't even make it up, and this one is rejection at this line. So if you were a scalper and you saw rejection 1, 2, 3 rejections from this SMA, then you might want to put a short here in the expectation of another rejection, and then maybe exit at this SMA here. I found out that my accounting client sometimes does that. He does quick scalps of a particular stock, but of the actual what is the term used for just stocks alone? Guys, I'm sorry, this is stupid. I'm having one of my many brain farts. There's the futures, there's options, and I know the term isn't stocks, it's something else. I forget what it's called, but anyways, he trades the actual stock, but he doesn't short, he does longs. Anyways, I probably should start figuring out how to do this assignment. That's going to take me the rest of this day to do. But yeah, it's a good thing I didn't take this long, because now we're pushing down. Well, this means we're going to get another test of the 4087 important level. The next spot would be 4075, where we recovered overnight. And if we fall below that, then some serious selling is going to begin. All right, I'll be back. I've already hit a problem with my project. Basically, I'm supposed to use Excel, which is a program I dislike using, to list and describe and date production from opposing counsel from a particular folder, but within that folder are a bunch of other folders, and some of those folders, I don't know which ones I'm supposed to use. But anyways, we have a tweet from Adam Mancini. We can pretty much guess what he's going to say, because you can see we just lost 4087. If we don't quickly recover, then sell time. This was the one, right? Yeah, 943. Yes. 4086 was my key support in ES, and we tested 4086.25 and bounced 15 points, then rejected. Critical zone now retesting for third time, weaker this time. If this can't push within 15 minutes, ideally 4110, 4130 to the upside, another leg down incoming to 4060, 4050, 4053 technically, sorry, which next magnet zone. So I guess the major one is 4053. So let's take a look at this on TradingView. Oh man, I gotta do everything in that folder. Wow, okay. That's why it's gonna take the rest of the day. Okay. TradingView. Let's back it up. Let's get rid of the watch list really quick. No. Yeah, let's get rid of the watch list really quick. 4053, there it is. This trend right here. 4053 and 4055. That's a major spot there. And the first one was 4060, which is if just about the 50 DMA, although I haven't adjusted my DMA, but it probably did go down slightly. This is not a major level though. This one is. That's why I have it at 3. Although I dislike how the difference in size between a 3 and a 2 is insignificant. You don't really notice the difference. Oh, and I just realized too, remember this zone? This is sort of an important support zone, meaning if we're above here, bulls are, for the large picture, in control, but below here, the bears are in control. Well, we went up there yesterday, pre-market, and it failed. So I guess should change this for now. Yeah, so it looks like I should have went bearish this morning when I saw talking about that scalp. There wasn't even a retest of 4088. It just dropped. And we're already approaching 4072. All right, let's take a look at put that into a 15. Oh, you know what? I was looking at this on an hour. Let's take a look at it on the 15 now. It's a bit clearer. Well, apparently I can't zoom out enough. 40, maybe that's the DMA, the 406, 405. Okay. You know what? I didn't mark that I thought we got rid of these. Oh no, we added this. Interestingly, I don't see, hold on. I'm sorry guys. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and add that line that I added on Thinkorswim. I didn't add it here. I'm curious because we should be approaching the bottom of that yet it doesn't. There it is. No, it doesn't show the same way. Fascinating. Sorry, hold on. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Because I didn't do it that way. Sorry. I'm being stupid. I added it from here to here. Then I moved up. Okay. So let's adjust this further. Still doesn't look as clear. No, I guess it does. Yes. So there it is. All right, and let's zoom in closer to FOMC yesterday, and there we have it. We have multiple confluences here. We have a supply being formed. We have this descending trend line. We have the fact that we can't close above the supply nor above the descending trend line. This is a perfect short right here. Yeah, I should have seen this. This is why I sometimes add my own zones, my own lines, in addition to Adam Mancini's. I mean, he sees things much better, but this little short-term 15-minute channel would have been helpful in terms of a bounce as well. If you're doing futures, this would have been a nice little bounce and just target this zone and sell, because this was support before and now it's resistance. All right, reset. Looks like we came close to this level and we're about to maybe form a demand zone. Maybe. Let's see. Nope. It had the chance, but it turned around. Wow, I gotta do everything in that folder. Let's take a quick look at VIX. Let's zoom out. Oh, we are zoomed out. Is this 550? Yeah. Let's increase this and go to a 1015. Maybe we can get an idea of just how far this might drop. Okay. 31 hour. Wow. So basically this is the highest VIX has been since March, late March. Remember this top channel? Let's zoom back out. Let's go to a 364 hour. Remember that top channel? We rejected off of it yesterday. Formed a, well, this isn't a very clean supply since it's turned around, but I love how on a 364 hour we're above that channel, but when I go back to the 30 1 hour, we're well below it. So yeah, I don't know. If bulls are to turn this around, oh no, they are. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let's go back. Let's go back to SPY 1515. They did it. They've managed to turn this around. They've created a demand here. Although this 410 is just way too far out. But I say that, but maybe they can pull it off. I don't know. I still think I should probably go closer. Although, then again, my account's much smaller now since I pulled the money out. Yeah, they're doing it. So we formed a supply on VIX. Supply formed in VIX. Demand formed in SPY. And of course in ES. Now the question is, oh, and it's a 30-minute as well. Look, now I have a key point here. Do I just enter here hoping that it doesn't turn around against me? Or do I wait for the candle to close in the next 6 minutes and then see if there's a retest? Because this could just as easily be a drop, base, and then further drop. Also, bears do not want them to recover 4087. And the challenge for bulls now is that we have 4087 confluent with this VWAP. Remember the other day, was it Monday or Tuesday, when we had that big sell-off? And my plan was, if we lose the level, I'll wait for it to bounce and then reject from VWAP and take it short, and I didn't do that. I think that was Monday or Tuesday. That was Tuesday. So that scenario could play out again. This could be a very strong rejection point. And if it does reject, let's say hypothetically it does reject, where are we going to take this to? Because the next level down is 4055. And that's 40, oh my God. Oh, I don't know. I can't see. Okay, let's increase this. That didn't make any difference. I have no idea where 4055 is. This is definitely not 4070. Good Lord, man. I don't know. Let's target 403 or something on the put. Jeez, I've got to figure out how to update these things better. I'm just curious what a 402. Oh, it's not. It is tough. 402 is 41. So I'll have to target a 41. So this is a point where I can do a strangle. I can choose to buy one option at 401 put. The higher we get, the cheaper it'll be. And right now, I can choose to go long with a 24 strike. Although most of the time I do a strangle, I get burned because you have to know when to exit and when to hold. And I always seem to pick the wrong time. So for example, let's say I'm already in a position long, right? It goes up a little bit higher to where I think it'll reject, and I take it short. Well, if it keeps pushing up, I'm going to be losing money on my short. So then I would want to sell the short, right? Or I can wait. I can already be positioned long and I can wait till it starts turning around on me and buy the short. But how long do I hold the call? I'm losing money on the call. I might be making money in the short, but I'm losing money in the call. So how long do I hold the call? And what might happen is the moment I sell the call, when it pushes down, it'll turn around and then snap back up. Now I'm losing money on the short. And that's what's happened to me most of the times when I play strangles. I end up losing money both ways. Right now on VIX, bulls have multiple problems. They have to get past reclaim 4087 again, get past VWAP, and on VIX, they need to get below this level here. I mean, no, not that one, this one. This one. And then right below is a very strong level, this 4-hour here, which acted as resistance for a while, but now more than likely would be support. Yeah, this is going to be a tough battle for bulls. All the more reason why I probably should switch to a short just in case. Let's look at the 401. Yeah, when we were looking at it earlier, it was in 24 area. Let's see if there's one more hurrah. And if it rejects and falls. I want this to get back down to 25. Although this is going against my strategy, I'm going short after demand has been formed. But this is what I asked for on Tuesday. I didn't follow. We lost the support, came back up, rejected right off VWAP and the support, both confluence together. And if I had taken this short here at 25, I'd already be up 10 bucks. But my revised MK strategy says this is a demand that was formed, very clean demand just above support, and we're retesting that demand right now. So yeah, man, it's either or. Oh, and I just realized that on VIX, although it probably won't show on this chart, but I'll try. On VIX, it looks, on my other chart, it looks like we're rejecting below this trend right here, confluent to the 1 hour, after creating that supply. So yeah, it's 50-50 for sure here. Are we retesting a demand for further push up? Or are we rejecting off VWAP and a major support level that was just lost? And if I had a fat account, I actually wouldn't mind taking a small position strangle just out of curiosity to see what happens. And what was the retest again? What was I think it was 409 I was doing. Yeah, 409. So if this is a retest, no, actually it wasn't. It was 410. But I'm gonna keep it at 409 right now. If this is a retest, this is where I should go. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put 36. See if it pushes back down a little bit. Because if this fails, then I guess I'm just gonna be a spectator the rest of the day. Maybe I'm being greedy. and just switch to 37. Thing is, if it comes back down and picks me up, it might continue going down. Oh, come on. It went down to 37. Watch, I switch to 37 now. Watch it, it won't go back down to 37. It'll hover around 38, 39 now. It keeps going slightly out of reach for me to get my fill. And then every time I go higher, it's gonna then come back. Watch it go to 36 now. Is it gonna go to 36 despite me? Of course it is. Of course it is. Hell, it's probably gonna turn around completely. And I'm gonna end up losing money. Yep. That's the big old yuppers. How is it I never managed to get a good entry? Now, if it gets further below, and then, well, I mean, it could still drop, form a lower wick, and then recover. I've seen that happen before, and I really hate when that happens because it looks like the demand gets invalidated, but technically it didn't close below the demand, so it's still okay. And even though it looks like we're rising back up, unfortunately VIX, oh, there it is. Okay, I was gonna say VIX was looking green, but it turned around. Well, this is still not inducing much confidence because we still have to get past 4087, 4088. Bulls must reclaim that and get above VWAP. This is going to be tough. We're 5 minutes into this candle though. If they could, at least keep this candle close above its current open, right, or above this, if they can at least close above here, then work on the next candle to get above VWAP, or even better, if they can close this candle above VWAP, then work on the next candle. But this is a tough sell, or a tough situation considering yesterday's sell-off. And the fact that we're entering into a bearish season. I'm going to try and be patient and wait for this candle to close. Unfortunately though, because I took so much money out of my account, this is the only trade I can take today. I only have like 15 bucks left to take a trade. And I'm starting to wonder if I should have waited until this candle closed to see what would happen. Or maybe waited until if we reclaim VWAP. But the problem with that sometimes is we'll reclaim VWAP with force, and then the very next candle it'll drop dramatically. Unfortunately, VIX is turning green again. It's a perfect hammer candle, green hammer candle right under that trend line and the 1 hour, which is where I'm hoping it'll reject and fall. But it's not. And like I said, I was hoping that the bulls could at least keep this candle above the close of the previous candle, at the very least, but it looks like they're having trouble doing that, and VIX continues to get bigger. I mean, bigger, but the candle continues to rise. I'm itching to just exit out of this one and take a tiny loss, but I'm trying to also wait until it closes. But it still seems like an eternity away. We're only halfway through this candle. It's quite the struggle for bulls, man. To think I wanted to get in so badly at 36, and I was so upset I couldn't get in there. This thing's gone down to 30 almost. VIX continues to rise. Every time the bulls push, and it looks like they're gaining ground, the sellers push back even more, and the bulls lose. Now that VIX is starting to look like a doji, a green doji though. I feel much better if it at least turns into a red doji. No, I'll feel better if it turns into a shooting star. A falling star, is it? Falling star? I forget what it's called, but I want it to just drop, is what I'm saying. Now it's a white doji. 4 minutes left of this candle closes, and I really wish I had put my buy-in at 30 or 31, it seems. Oh, or 30. Wow, that turned around quick, didn't it? It would be bad for the bulls to close below where you see my cursor is, because then it will start forming a supply. Not the general standard looking supply where, we go up and then make a red candle and nice clean supply. That's not good. I wonder why that's happening. It's just looking worse and worse. All right, I guess it's going to be another red day. There is a major trend on ES that doesn't show on SPY that we're currently under, and bulls have been struggling to. We bounced at that trend actually um, uh, pre-market just earlier this morning. All right, 2 minutes left, bulls. 2 minutes left, and you're dropping the balls. You've got it. Dropping the balls. You've got to get it above that previous candle close, and they're failing. And I'm about to jump out because now I'm going to be $10 in the hole. I'll exit at 27. I know I said I'll wait till this candle closes, but it's on the verge of closing and the bulls are losing. Of course, I should have known that not only am I going to get a big project, it's going to take up most of the day, I'm still going to get the other small tasks coming in as well. Oh, and there you go. The bulls failed to close above this candle, and they're going to try a hard push. And I'm just going to go ahead and sell here so I can not lose that much money. Let's see if they can get it to at least 33. Oh wait, I didn't think they're going to push this hard. Now watch that I sold. They're going to finally do what I needed them to do before. Let's see if they finally break VWAP. And if they get above that trend on ES. This is the trend I'm talking about. Let me see if I can show it. I know I probably ended too soon, but I have a feeling I'm going to be frustratingly busy today. This is the trend I'm talking about. And let's see where... This is the one that I had trouble finding. Let's go to 364. This is the one that I don't know. You see how we touch here and here and here? Just remember those areas. These two top touches right here. This is where it would be bouncing on ES right now, or somewhere around about. Let's go to an hour. See, it touches from here and here and here, and it goes over here. That's where we're touching right now. Oh no, we're actually under it. I take it back. I'm completely wrong. Screw it. But anyways, let's go back to SPY and let's see if I sold at the right time or if I really screwed up. Oh, yep, look at that hard rejection. You know what? I should have stayed with my put plan. The one that I wanted to get in at 402, I should have just stuck with that one. Yep, look at that. Remember I wanted to go back to 35? Well, looks like it wouldn't have given me more than 36. We finally pushed to VWAP. I could have got in at 36. and let this thing run. And who knows how much higher it's gonna go. There it is. Yep. Yep. I chose wrong. I swear, I should get that meme from Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade, um, where the guy picks the cup and dies, and then the knight goes, he chose poorly. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm constantly choosing the wrong cup. What is it called again? What was that? The cup of life? Man, I love that movie. Bull's desperately trying to step in and turn this around though, but hey, if I had taken this short like I should have, I wanted to come back down to 35, but I should have really been thinking about 36. I don't know if this would have gotten me filled, but even if I got in at 40, man, and put my sell at 60 or 65, that would have been phantasmical. But unfortunately, that's it for me today. I have no more funds to trade. Again, I'm sorry I took out more than half my funds to put into my bank to pay the rent, which is ironic because it probably won't show up in my bank account until tomorrow, and I'm getting paid tomorrow anyways. So unfortunately, if the roommate gave me the full 400 rent, I would have been able to pay off both my insurance and my car payment. But since she's probably leaving soon, she only gave 100, and that 100 was enough to cover it. But if I had traded properly this week, I would have made more than enough to cover it. So I don't know. Just frustrating. Still can't help but wonder if I had done the strangle. But I didn't have enough funds to do the strangle. If I got the 36 here, it wouldn't have left me enough money to go long on the other one. I would need about $65 to go long in both. But if I didn't sell early enough, I would be lucky to have made $10 on the long, but definitely could have made a good profit on the short if I got in right here at VWAP. But anyways, this video is already long enough as it is, and it's only early morning, so I'll update quickly, offer some quick updates, and then close for the rest of the day later on. Oops, wrong one. Sorry, guys. I just realized if I zoom out, I probably should have waited to make any trades until we test one side or the other. Because the next support level I believe Adam Mancini gave was 4066, just to confirm. No, 4076. Did we bounce? No, we bounced at 4067. His next level was 4053. But again, like I said, this would have been the third bounce at this trend right here. And I probably should have waited until we got closer to that trend, made a demand zone, and then went higher. Which it looks like that's what's happening here. This ridiculously stretched. So yeah, I have a feeling this might be it. This might be when the bulls turn this around. Let's see. Well, I'll come back and let you know. Well, I mean, you would already know by the time you watch this video anyways. Sorry, I can't focus. Alright, here we go. We didn't quite make it to the trend line, but close enough. Bulls formed a demand, very clean demand. We didn't form a clean demand of, clean supply on VIX, but I'm not going to bother showing it, but it doesn't matter. VIX fell. And we had a retest of that demand. So the strike I used before, which I think was the 409 strike, just wouldn't work here. It just would have been too low. But if I zoom in here, This candle started at 10:45, so let's see, 10:45. It just started actually. So we would have managed to get in on a retest, but we'd have to be quick and not picky. Maybe we can get 30. And you can see it pushed up to 40. Bulls pushed past VWAP, but didn't quite make it up until they petered out. But look, we're at 40 again. So it would be a scalp. It would have to be a scalp. But if you didn't want to wait for a retest and you put, or if you want to be greedy and try and put, I don't know, I guess I'm saying if you could have managed to somehow get the lowest point. So I guess 26 would have been as low as you can go. But I'm trying to be realistic and say 30 is when you would have gotten in. Then you can sell here and make $10 on one option, $100 on 10, $1,000 on 100. However you want to put it. I mean, to make something out of the market the way conditions are now is pretty good, but I mean, it would be pretty damn good. Pretty hard is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, guys, I can't focus. Basically, I watch TV till like 11:30 midnight. Even though I'm not tired, I turn off the TV and I lay in bed, toss and turn for anywhere between a half hour to an hour. So let's hypothetically say I finally fall asleep around 12:45, 1 o'clock in the morning. And then for reasons I cannot understand, especially when I work out, which I did yesterday, the morning wood fairy visits like 3, 4 in the morning, and it's just, I know TMI, I'm sorry, cannot sleep, cannot freaking sleep. So tossing and turning all night long. Not to mention the other issues, the pillow's not comfortable. You know what? I gotta put a review for that pillow because that's disappointing. Restless and itchy and just it's hot then it's cold. Oh man, what I wouldn't give for the wealth to have a gorgeous um, German, Russian, Asian chick give me a massage until I fall asleep, and then do the hootie hootie. How many times one might need to do it in the night to get that energy out, and then just finally sleep like a baby. Comfortable bed, comfortable pillows, no lipomas that if I lay on it starts to hurt. Just a good night's rest, man. What must that feel like? Anyway, so yeah, Bulls had their one little push, didn't quite make it, and now Bears are setting them back down. I guess what you could have done also if you've been bearish all morning is you can, like I said, that 402, which would have made decent money if I had gotten in down here. I can say, you know what, 36 is my entry. So you can have another entry here at 36. And look, it came 35 this time. Let's see if it pulls back and, you know, make another $10 for the day, I guess. After the rejection from VWAP. Or after it falls below VWAP. I will say this though, if the Bears can manage to drop this below this short-term channel, and then to push even further below this trend, this is the megaphone, then this bad boy is going to sell. Of course, a bounce at the megaphone is quite possible. Look how I have 4070 here. Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. Good Lord, man. Just wow. If anything, the megaphone is about 4055. So yeah, I'm only 15 points off there. Wow, dude. And then let's try and adjust this one. This is probably 4050. I'm convinced that I put the levels right at some point, but then they just all somehow get warped afterwards. I don't know. It's all precarious positions with no strong edge. So, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, one more quick update. Definitely, this was a demand that formed just above this channel I found. Um, I don't know if I can call this much. Oh no, this is a 30-minute. That's why. Yeah, so this is a retest of the demand. This would have been good. And you saw it got pushed back down, but then the next candle started and it pushed back up again. So chances are, if you were able to get in here in the mid to low 20s, or if you got in high 20s or 30, I mean, you already be you would already made 20 bucks here on one option. But if this pushes up to 4110, which is Adam Mancini's first target, this is going to be worth probably around 150, or what at the minimum 120. So you would have made 100 bucks in each option. And had you gotten 10 options, then you would have made $1,000. And VIX has been just steadily going down. Although I suspect this will be a problem. See, it's funny. This is where I went long for the VIX here. Sorry. I think I'm fighting a cold because my client just texted me that he may be having to cancel because he's fighting a cold, and my immune system's pretty good. But whenever I tend to get sick, usually it's because of a client that I'm hanging out with. I should be fine by tomorrow. So this is where I went long, and I know after the supply was formed on VIX, which I did everything I was supposed to do. Supply formed in VIX, a demand formed on SPY right here. It got retested, but it just didn't follow through. Had it occurred to me to wait until we got closer to this channel that I found, this would have been a better play. Or if I went short, that would have been a good play also. But this would have been a good play. This may ultimately be the best play of the day. Demand is formed, get in at the retest, and scale out. This, for some reason, this SMA has been an issue for the bulls, so this would be a good spot to scale out. So let's hypothetically say that we got in on the retest here at after 10:45. Let's zoom in. 10:45. It had that jump right after, but then it pulled back. So let's say we got in here. You know what? Let's just say we got in at 30. Just keep it simple. We got in at 30. We got in 10 options for 300, and we exited 8 at 51 to pay for a commission. So that's 8 times 20. That's, oh my God, I can't even focus right now. That's 600 bucks, right? Come on, Kevin, man. Simple math. You put in 300, so that's 80 bucks. Oh my God. I hate my brain with the simple math, man. 50 times. Wait, no. 51 minus 30. No. 51 minus 30 times 8. $168. That would be your profit. And you'll still be holding the other two options at 30. So let's say hypothetically this gets to 130, 131. You set the next two to sell at 131. Then you make an additional $200 off of your last two options. So your runners end up making you more than your initial ones. But hey, you put in 300, you got back more than 50% by selling those first 8 options at first sign of resistance. Oh, there's Adam Mancini. Tactical fast intraday action on ESF. Repetitively squeezes chasers. 4086 was my key support today, and we bounced off it at 8:30 a.m. Flushed under at 4060 next down. Now back again. Bulls likely get one more crack to run this to 4099. 4110. I didn't know 4099 is a level that we have to look for. Yes, we're at 4087, so that's 10 points above. Yeah, so if I was in this position and I already sold my first two here, I would sell the one more at 4099 at Mancini's target, maybe hold the next one to 4110. But anyways, to finish this tweet, 4080 fails, we see 4060, 4053. But so far, bulls have looked like they've accomplished their goal. They've already gotten above 4080. 4086 has been reclaimed. We're at 4087. Yeah, this I would have been nice if I had waited till this point. I should have thought to myself, I should wait till it gets to the bottom of this channel before I take any trades. I even said this morning we're kind of in the middle of that channel, so there's no real edge. So obviously, dum-dum, wait till it gets to one side of the channel or the other, and then you'll have an edge. And that's what it did. Came down to the bottom of this channel, confluence number 1, created a demand, confluence number 2, a sloppy supply formed on VIX, confluence number 3, 4068 is a level I've had from before, confluence number 4, demand is retested, take it long. What more can you ask for? It's giving you all the clues, and I did not look at it. What can I do, man? Now, this candle just started. I don't think this is going to continue to form. I could be wrong. If bears step in here and form a supply, then that's trouble for bulls. But if the bulls can keep pushing this up a little bit higher, then yep. But this is why you scale out. This is why you scale out. If for some reason the bears do succeed and this starts to push back down, you put your stop loss at 40, I guess, so you can still come out a little bit of profit in those last two, or put it at 30 so you break even. You still made 50% profits off your investment. That's the key with scaling out that I can't really enjoy because I have such a small account. But if I didn't withdraw any money out of my account, I could have taken this trade. I would have had enough after taking that one trade here, the failed trade here, to get back in. In fact, I had 125 bucks. I could have, what did I spend this morning? 30 bucks? 30, 35, 37 bucks? So yeah, I should have at least 90 bucks left. So I could have taken like 4 options here. Or, playing it safe, I could have taken 2 options at 30 and sold both at 50 and made 40 bucks. And that would have almost made up for the money I've taken out yesterday. It looks like I might be wrong though. So far, this thing is turning around. So I'll come back for another update because I promised to make these video updates short. All right. So again, this would have been, let me back it up again just so in case no one, I don't know, actually no one would not remember the videos just a moment ago, but I found this channel this morning. Again, wish I had found it yesterday. We had a bounce at it after market, and I should have waited for another close play next to it, either above or below. Here, we've just created a demand zone. This is a 30, hold on, go back to a 15. And we got our retest of that demand zone. And I think that was back here. So you could have gotten in $25 or $35. It peaked as high as almost 60 before creating a supply that never retested and came back down, flushed ever so slightly below the demand zone. Well, not that slightly, but it didn't close below the demand zone and ended up creating another demand. So 2 demand zones were created. Unfortunately for me, I went long at this first demand zone that was created. I have no regrets about it because I followed my plan precisely. I guess the only thing that one could say is that
MK strategy requires you to wait until after 10:30, but I'm sorry, I don't see any reason why this demand wouldn't have worked as opposed to another one. So it's just a luck of the draw that this demand didn't work out for me. We rejected at VWAP here and here. Then, as again, like I said, created a new demand very close to this channel. Rallied up to this SMA where we've rejected like four times before. Here, it's just consistent rejection here at this SMA. But anyways, came back down, retested this demand, new demand was formed. There was no real retest for this one, but at this point, it would have been smart to get in here. So let's say you got it at 12.15. That's 12.15 starts right about here. So yeah, so somewhere, God, oh my God, dude. You know what? This is stupid. There's got to be a way to adjust this that this doesn't happen. This flat here. But anyways, 12.15 is after here. So why it's higher, I don't know. I can't. My head's killing me. I don't want to be bothered. So the high. Let's say you got in somewhere in 20 something dollars. So once again, it went back up to 50 when it ran up here. Of course, it went higher than before, but now we're talking about theta decay. So what we did here, again, though, is form another supply. It never really had much of a retest, and here we are dropping down now to VWAP. If I take a look at VIX, we should see the inverse. So this is the demand that I took. Here's a supply for VIX. Didn't quite push down like I had hoped. Here's the very, very sloppy looking supply here, but still a rally nonetheless. If you can take that one, the first demand that I showed. Here's the retest of that demand I mentioned. This is a very clean supply, so you can take this run up here. And this created a new, no, this wasn't a low for VIX because this is where we started. But we've created a demand here. And clearly this zone right here is still working. And now we're just chopping sideways. Adam City did tweet. I'm going to go ahead and read his tweet in a moment, but I'm pretty sure he's just going to say something similar, that it's just a sideways chop day. Market stuck on repeat mode in ES with intraday flushes getting bought. 4086 has been my key support today. A magnet, and we got two flushes below to 4060 next down. Then recovered here. Same drill. Set up here to pop back to 4099, 4110. 4080 fails. It's back down to 4060 again. I'm wondering if the market's just simply chopping sideways waiting for jobs report tomorrow. I'd like to at least stay inside this channel for the rest of the day. Then maybe we can get a test one way or the other, and then we can break one way or the other by tomorrow. So, yeah. All right, I'll probably update again like around 3:30, right before the market closes, or 3:45, unless something significant changes. Otherwise, this is it. I'm probably gonna make this my final update. This is basically it. Basically, all day today, SPY has fluctuated between 403.8 and 40. I mean, technically, we got to 407. It's not a small amount. That's 4 points, which is pretty good if you're playing in the money or at the money. So in other words, this would be a great day for the MK strategy. If you decided to wait till after 10:30, which of course will be here, you would see we formed a demand right here, retest, closed above the demand. This is the perfect candle to get in at 12:15, and we are now at 404. So let's say we decide to get a 404 strike, right? And we get in at 12:15. So 12:15 is right here. let's say we get in, I don't care, let's say we got in late. We get in at 150. And we decided to go with 100 options, spending $15,000, right? Our target is going to be, let's say we don't even follow Adam Mancini, we don't know anything about Adam Mancini, we're just doing the MK strategy. Our target's going to be the previous supply, which is going to be here, all right? So our target is about 406. So we decide to sell at 1 o'clock. So again, we get in shortly after 12:15 for, you know what? Let's say we got in very late. Just screw it. We got in at 200. We got in really late, and at one point we're almost, I mean, with 100 options, we're almost $6,000 in the hole. But then it turns around and it comes up, and we sell at 1 o'clock, right? 1 o'clock here. So we sell whatever, 12:50, whatever, man, whatever this is, 225. Let's say 225 we sell. Bloody hell. We sell at 225 at 1 o'clock. Here we go. So 225 minus, what was it I said we got in at 200? Yeah, that kind of is a crappy, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Let me make this quicker. Let me freaking focus. We get in at 12:15. 12:15, 12:15, bloody hell. All right. 1 o'clock. All right. We get in at 150. All right. We get in at 150, 100 options for $15,000, and we sell at 1 o'clock at, let's say we sell at 215. Oh, hey, it's 220. Okay. So let's do the math. 220 minus 150 equals 70 times 100. That's how much money we would get. That's what, if we were doing the MK strategy, that's how much money you would get, $7,000. So you put in $15,000, you sell at 22,500, and you walk away with 7,000 investment, plus the $100 commission. So you have to minus that as well. So here's a great day where it would work. I suppose you can probably take this short here, but it wouldn't be as big a move. So anyways, that's it. That's it for the day. Let's see what tomorrow has to hold. I'm going to update this later on this afternoon. Dobre utra. No, Dobre din.